Yellow everyone, and welcome back to this week's video. So this week I'm gonna do a glass painting like I already did. The only difference is I'm gonna base myself off an anime that's called Reincarnated as a Slime, and this is a Rimuru. So I know they're not usually like orange, they're usually blue, but I needed to know where to place the white, so that's why I did this color. It's really not because I'm not good with colors. I know my colors. So anyway, I'm gonna skip right to the video, so let's go.
So this is the 2-3 little thing I think I'm gonna use for this week's video, except the paint of course. But I'm just gonna let you guys know that there's also another glass painting at the end, so please stay through the end to see both of them. So when I do these kind of project, I like to go to Dollarama and buy these frames. They're made out of two glasses, one on top another, and it stays in place with a like cardboard frame. I also really like them because they're under $5 and I think it's a good price for what I'm gonna do. They also have like the little thingy so you can put it vertically or horizontally so you won't see the nail. So I really like that because since it's see-through, I don't want to see it. I also bought 2 packs of markers. Usually I use Pashka pens, but I needed something with a fine tip. And unfortunately, I don't own a Pashka pen with a fine tip. And even though I know Sharpie must be better, I like the color of the other pack better, so I decided to try them. And funny enough, I still went with Sharpie. Oh no, I'm about to start and I'm gonna do a big mistake. I forgot to flip my picture, so just give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna go do that. Perfect. So one of the things that I've realized the last time I did it was that my fingers were leaving a lot of mark on my glass. So I must look a little bit funny, but I wanted to see if maybe a glove would help, but I didn't kept it for long. But the main reason is I could not move at all. Just picking the glass up was pain in my soul. So I just went back with my trick of the scat towel underneath my hand. It's not perfect, but it does the job. So after all this adventure, we can finally start. And I'm starting with the line work. I've never really used another color than black for the outline, but this anime has a lot of blue and a lot of outline of colors, so I thought I could try for this one to see how it would look like. Like I said earlier, I still maybe wanted to use a lighter color from the other pack, but now that I saw the final result, I really like it that it's a little bit darker and just pops a little bit more. I still decided to use the black for the outline of the eye and like the face. I thought it would look like really weird if they had like a blue nose. Like I think if they had a blue nose, I would have to bring them to the hospital. For the colors, it's a good thing I already did a plan for it. I did have a reference photo on my computer that was just beside me, so I had that. But I really wanted to make sure that the white and the black were at the right place, so I did the little sketch before. With all these lines, I was sure I was gonna mess it up at some point, so it really did help me. Also, technically, I could have started with any color, it didn't really matter. But personally, I just like to start with black and white because I think it like sets the color. I'm gonna try to explain. So, I did notice, well, technically it's more of a fact, but acrylic darkens a little bit when it's dried. So in this case, I would do my blues, but I would base myself off of the white and the black to see if the color was like too light or too dark. So first say if I would to do a light blue, I would put it beside a white to see if it's too dark or not enough. I'm not good at explaining stuff, but I hope it helps a little bit. That's really just how I was able to make the color perfectly, because I could have based it off my reference picture, but what you see on your computer is really not the same color as what you can see in real life. I thought it would be way more easier to do it this way. So first one done. But before moving on to the next one, I just want to clean it a little bit with the Windex because there are still some handprints on it. I can take most of them off, but there are some of them that are gonna be there until the rest of my life. Oh my god, it's so cute! I don't like looking at it too close though, because I think some of my lines are like wobbly and some of the paint sometimes it's just like not perfect. But from like 1 meter away, it looks good. But the feeling I wanted to give is there and I love it. It's just super cool.
Yellow guys, so we're a couple of days later and I realized that my video is probably gonna be a little bit too short for what I usually do in fact. And I didn't want to refilm an intro, so here I am again. So since everything was for a Christmas gift, I thought I would do another Christmas gift because I still have some glass to paint on it. And this one would be for my best friend. She really likes red pandas and she's also a Twitch gamer, so I thought I would do something like this. So yeah, let's go to the video.
For my panda, it was a little bit harder. Finding the right picture that was cute and the lighting was placed well was just a little bit harder to find. There was also the fact that I wanted to recreate her gaming setup that kind of complicated everything, because I wanted to base my colors off of her equipment. But the hardest part was the fact that when you search red panda on the internet, sometimes they're red, sometimes they're orange, sometimes they're like totally different colors. So I really needed to choose a color and like stick to it for the gradients of colors. So I decided to go with a red outline to have it darker like the other one and orange for the inside and just played with this orange. Unfortunately, I also made a little bit more mistake than the other one, which made me start again more than once. But it's kind of my fault because since there were less colors, I thought I could do less preparation, but I did find out I do need it. You see, I just did this big project. I thought this one would be so much easier. So like I said earlier, I did the outline for the panda red and also some black, which I hope that that moment would not look too weird. Because I don't put it in the footage, but I do look at it sometime and I thought it'd look a little bit weird. But anyway, one of the two big mistakes I made was with the white. One of them is I decided to cover the nose at one point, which was supposed to be another color than white. And the other one was the mark that they have on their face. So one of them was supposed to be white and the other one like a grayish because it was in the shadow. But I totally forgot about it when I was doing it. So both of them were white, but then I just changed it to gray. And then again, another mistake. Look at me just forgetting where the shadow is on my stuff. But thank God I found it so fast so I could correct it super easily. I also wanted to show you that you could dry everything with the hair dryer. The only big problem with that is that it can sometimes crack. So I recommend to go low heat or just do it for the other layers, not the first one. It's just because there's a chance it could show on the other side. We will still clean everything with Windex because I don't want the paint that smudge everywhere to stay there. But also for my fingerprints. So ta-da! Oh no, I forgot to do the tongue! Ah! This project is just going bad to worse. Okay, so there it is. There it goes. My famous red panda. So with all of that, I hope you liked the video and my small project. See you next week. Bye!